So season 1 came to an explosive end with a huge death with Liliana, which sent Tommy all the way back to power, and the pain he felt with so many other loved ones which he lost, with Lakeisha, Holly, Ghost, and now Liliana, and all of them taking a piece of Tommy's heart. So going into season 2, he's gonna have to fill the void of Liliana's death, and this is where Diamond comes in, because he now knows Jenard is a snake, and their relationship will never be the same again. So the CBI will be torn in half, and so is the drug game in Chicago, because Claudia made a move with Dr. Williams, as well as with her own father Walter Flynn, because Dublin have already been questioning whether Walter is the right man to carry on their operation going forward in Chicago. But this beef within the Flynns isn't over, this beef with Diamond and Jenard isn't over either, and I'm sure at some stage in season 2, Diamond will wish he did pull the trigger on Jenard. But Tommy will also want to avenge Liliana's death. But we're going to run through all things season 2 with D-Mac, JP, what we can expect with Tommy's relationship with Diamond, as well as the Flynns. So with that being said, let's start with Tommy losing Liliana, because this is a death that is going to hurt Tommy in more ways than one. Because she wasn't just a part of Tommy's organization, she was someone who helped keep a calm head on Tommy's shoulders, as well as provide muscle, move Dahlia, teach JP how to cook, and she touched the hearts of all his Power fans, because she took us all the way back to season 1 of Power. But where Tommy lost a loyal soldier in Liliana, he's now gained one in Diamond, and now he's gonna have to rebuild with Diamond, half of the CBI crew, as well as JP, but I'm not sure whether he wants JP in the game, especially after losing yet another loved one. But I do think JP is someone who will want to help Tommy rebuild, because even though they don't have Dahlia anymore, this won't stop Tommy from taking over the city, because this was his goal when he came, and although he's lost a few battles, this war is far from won, and he made it clear to Claudia, as well as telling Diamond he wants the whole map. But he's gonna have to tread a little careful now, because his weakness has been exposed in the form of JP and D-Mac, and now Kate's also in town. But before we get to Kate, Tommy's relationship with JP and D-Mac is interesting, because he knows there's consequences of this game, and it's clear he wants more for D-Mac, because he's already seen one nephew in Tariq St. Patrick go down the wrong road, so he wants D-Mac to flex this beautiful mind that he has, away from the streets. But as we all know, rarely do we get any happy endings on Power, and I do think D-Mac is going to be a force to be reckoned with within a few years, as he goes through this character development, especially under the guidance of Uncle Tommy. But what about Kate? Does she now stay in Chicago? Because we talk about how there are not too many happy endings on Power, but I guess you could say this was one of them. But again, this story isn't finished. So does Kate now stay in Chicago, or could Tommy send D-Mac to New York with Kate to go college? Very unlikely, because his mother's a cokehead, and JP's just got his son back, so he'll want to keep him close. But reuniting Kate with JP and a grandson could possibly change Kate, because I really do think this could go some way in filling the gaping hole that James St. Patrick would have left. Now with JP, I can really see him trying to get revenge for D-Mac, considering he knows Jenard and the CBI was behind the shooting. So I do think there's more to come from JP. But Tommy will want to keep his family close and safe. But one question I do have on Kate is, why was she back looking for money? Because Ghost left her money in his will, but she was looking for money stashed in her mom's walls apparently. So I do think there is still a lot of unknown secrets when it comes to Miriam Egan, because earlier on in the season I described this house a house full of secrets, and maybe something in these medical records which Tommy was supposed to get. So let's see if this uncovers any more secrets. But let's move on to Tommy and Blanca Rodriguez. Because elsewhere with Tommy, there wasn't a heavy focus on law enforcement in season 1, but I expect this to change as we go into season 2 because of what they set up with the crossover with Blanca Rodriguez and Power Book 2 Ghost. But essentially we do need to see what plays out on Ghost season 3, because I'm sure at some point these pictures will drop on Blanca Rodriguez's desk, and she's already let Tommy slip once. So where he may be a ghost in Chicago, he's very well known to Blanca Rodriguez and Cooper Saxe, and she'll definitely want to finish what she started in Power. So I think law enforcement in the form of Blanca Rodriguez, Officer Vargas and Kayla, and maybe even Cooper Saxe and a task force could be a heavy focus in Power Book 2 Ghost as well as for season 2. But let's talk about the Flynns next, because Claudia was someone who always had a doubt whether Tommy was involved with a hit on Vic and Gloria, and when she found out the truth from Jenard, she blew up Walter Flynn. But not only did she blow up her father, she was already putting the wheels in motion to take over the Flynn family organization by offering Dublin bosses a solution to their problems with Dahlia, because she now has the pipeline Tommy built, as well as Dr. Williams. And just like Claudia said earlier on in the season, chaos creates opportunities, and she definitely did cause chaos, and she certainly is taking advantage. But where Vic and Claudia seem like they're going to be working together, if we've learned one thing about Claudia is, she's greedy as hell, and we've also seen her making some bad decisions behind Tommy's back. So I really do expect the same again with Vic. So I really don't see this business relationship between Vic and Claudia lasting long. But with Claudia herself, she needs to watch her back because she's the one who killed Liliana and she knows this war is far from over. But someone else who may have lost some battles but definitely not ready to throw in the towel just yet is Walter Flynn, because he's stubborn and set in his own ways. So I'm sure he's going to be planning a way to get his seat back. But I do think in season 2 he's going to have to lean on Uncle Paulie even more. So let's put this into perspective. If Walter Flynn just listened to his right hand man from the beginning, when he came to Vic's love life, this war with the Serbs, jumping on board with Dahlia, not calling the Four Horsemen, taking on Tommy and manipulating his kids, Walter wouldn't have found himself in the position he does. At every single turn, Uncle Paulie gave him the right advice and he was loyal to the end. And now he may see Uncle Paulie was right all along. But if he doesn't and if he continues on this path, then Uncle Paulie will eventually turn on him as well. And it really will take a lot for Walter Flynn to change, because he's a man of tradition and heritage, and I can only see him going out one way, which is on his terms. But then again, this may be taken out of his hands if Claudia or Vic have anything to say, because we've seen this father and son killing themes far too often in the Power universe. So let's see what happens with the Flynns. But let's talk about Diamond and Jenard next, because this is also another relationship that's left on knife edge, because Diamond really should have done what needed to be done and killed Jenard when he had the chance, because this is something he will definitely regret not doing so. But Jenard didn't have it in him to kill his brother either, because he was looking for the CBI to do the job for him, then the Serbs, and then he turned to Walter Flynn. But Merkovich and Walter Flynn said this is a battle that he has with Diamond himself. And we really did see a scared Gernard, especially after Diamond left Blackstone's body in his house. And Gernard very well knows what he's capable of before he went into prison, and we saw a glimpse of this when he tortured and killed Blackstone. But going into season 2, this is a relationship that will never be the same, and I can really see them going to war once again, because you can count on Jenard to do something stupid based on anger, emotion, and craziness. And the CBI will be split in half where the youngest follow Jenard. But just like Elijah mentioned earlier on in the season, there are still a lot of followers in the CBI that will go with Diamond. But someone who could return in season 2 is cousin buddy from Gary, who's on Jenard's side, and now he'll be able to provide him with Dahlia, because now Jenard will have access through Claudia. But Jenard really is giving Dre vibes, and where I do think he needs to go, I think he's a character who's just gonna keep on going just like Dre did, but eventually his luck will run out, and Diamond will have to kill him. But there's also this plot with Officer Bennigan, which I'm sure they will revisit at some point, because he's still being blackmailed by this cop, and he still needs money for his sister, which he holds Diamond accountable. So this is a problem that Diamond really does need to address in season 2. But other characters that will no doubt show up at some point and play a role are the Serbs and Marshall. Now the Serbs dropped their support for Tommy because Jenard was able to mediate a truce with Walter Flynn, offer them territory with interest. But circling back to the beginning of this video, Tommy is still looking to take over the whole map. So at some point I do expect this war to come full circle, which is why the battle may be over, but the war is far from won. So with that being said, drop all your predictions down below for season 2 of Power Book 4 Force. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, then remember to smash the subscribe button if you want to see everything Power Book 4 Force and Power Universe related. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.